off this hole.
This one has horns. What's going on here?
Meat goat.
Meat goat?
Meat goat wants to be a dairy goat because she gets feed.
You've upgraded to the gallon jar.
Yeah.
Why are you milking meat goats?
Because we sold some babies, and this was a meat goat that she produces a lot of milk, and she likes to be on the stand because she gets feed.
Yep.
She's very happy to be a temporary milk goat. And she produces good milk, so it's like, why not?
Sure. We like the milk.
Right, Faith? She's like, no, I want more food. Come on, let's go. She could be all day long if I let her. You want to see the babies? I'm going to bring them out.
Let them out.
All right, oops. Get little ones out. Here we go. Ready? Come here. Come on, little ones. All right, come on. Let's go get Mama.
Yeah.
Come on, babies. Come on, babies.
These ones need to be weaned too.
They basically are sort on some of them. Let the frantic mad dash see the moms don't even want to nurse them anymore. Moms say, you guys are old enough. Look,
Eat some hay.
Buttercups don't even try. They're just eating. Come here.
Let the big ones in now. There's one. What are you going to do with all that milk?
You're going to make fresh cheese.
Yum. So I have nearly a gallon of milk here. It's not the most recent milk. We're going to save that for drinking, but it's milk from the other night. I've put it on the stove. I have the heat on low, and every so often I will be stirring it. The idea is to heat the milk very slowly. You certainly don't want it to boil, and you also don't want to burn it to the bottom of the pan, but very gradually to bring it up nearly to boiling, just short of boiling, so to maybe about 200 degrees. It's been a little while. Look at that foam. That's pretty much what I'm looking for here. I suppose I could use a thermometer, but trial and error really has taught me what to do here. If I don't heat it quite enough, the curds don't form. If I heat it too much, well, then the milk burns to the bottom. So it's taken me a while, but I look for that foam, and that's pretty much the right spot temperature-wise. This isn't a whiskey bottle, but it's not whiskey. It's apple cider vinegar made from our own trees. And you can see pretty quickly what the acid from the vinegar does. Look at that. Beautiful curds forming. Mix it all around. Make sure that vinegar is everywhere. Turn off the heat. Move it over. And that's pretty much it for this morning. It'll sit there. It will cool. The curds will form. And a little later we'll look at it. Look at that. It's early afternoon, so several hours have passed. It's cooled down, slightly warm to the touch, and you can see how the curd has separated from the whey. So now my helper is going to help me to strain this. Right?
Yeah.
Put it there. And I want you to hold it just like this with 2 fingers. Okay? And then I am going to go ahead and pour. You can see that cheese. Alright, I think I need a wooden spoon though. Help me get it out. This looks absolutely beautiful.
Looks really good.
Yeah. Careful for your fingers. You want to make sure that it gets in the bag.
Anything else I can help you?
What's that? You're gonna help. You're very helpful. Yeah, you can clean the house. Clean up the mess you guys made. Beautiful, beautiful cheese. So now what I do is I string up the bag. There it is. And it'll be several more hours that it's going to hang here and drip. And I found that if I let it drip for just a little while, then I end up with a spreadable cheese. If I let it go longer than that, I end up with something more crumbly. And my goal is something a little more crumbly today. So this will drain until supper time. Well, this is starting to look pretty well drained. I think we're ready. Okay, I have my well-drained cheese here. I break it apart like this. It's crumbly. Could have been perhaps a little bit more drained, but we want to enjoy this tonight. So once you've broken it apart, there's really not that much more to do. You can season it the way you want. So what I'll do, I'll put a little salt in. I'll add some pepper. I generally add a little Italian seasoning as well, which I will get in there. This is garlic tincture. This is something we sell, but it really adds a garlicky kick to the cheese. It's really good. Several drops of that. Some pepper as well. Taste testers. All right. We need a spoon.
A spoon for each of us.
A spoon for each of you. Are you doing the dishes?
I'll wash the 3 spoons.
Well, is that good enough? I guess. All right. 4 spoons.
Where's the biggest spoon?
What, you're going to take the biggest for yourself?
I'm only giving you a little piece. All right,
Just to
here we
try
go.
it. It's for supper.
All at once. You can't eat it till everybody's ready.
Mom, don't eat it yet. Yeah, so small. I can't taste it. Wait until everybody has some.
Oh. No, you have to take your
He's like
spoon.
a bro.
Don't eat it yet.
Don't
There you
eat. Don't eat
go.
it.
All right. Here, hey. All right. Taste test.
Ready? Try it.
It tastes so good.
Does it taste so good?
I wish I had more garlic in it.
More garlic. All right, we'll do that. Cyprian,
So do I.
more garlic?
I didn't have enough.
You didn't have enough. All right, here's a big piece.
I didn't have enough either.
You had plenty. You told me it tastes good. You said it tastes so good.
I didn't have enough.
What did you
Now
give
it
him?
tastes
Good.
I didn't
Okay,
have
that's
it.
all you get.
There's a pirate in
A
the
little more garlic, I guess.
A little bit more salt. A little bit more salt.
You think it needs more salt? Are you sure? Do you guys think it needs more salt?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you need a taste testing?
Do you need some cheese?
That's about
Go
enough.
bring them some. You want some cheese? Go get some from
Now
Dad.
can I try a tiny bit and I'll make sure.
No.
Where's the taste test?
Will it make you happy?
Taste test. Whoa. Oh, there he is. Taste test.
Is that better?
Is that good?
It's not that on the spoon.
Is that good? Is it good? Good. Okay. All right. I guess we're good. And it just goes in a container. Be ready to enjoy with supper. In here, of course, we have this liquid that's left over. Liquid is called whey. It's what's left over after the cheese has been made, and there's still plenty of goodness to it. Sometimes we will use the whey when we are fermenting. It makes a good starter for fermenting vegetables. Another use is if we're making potatoes or something like that, you can boil them in the whey instead of the water. Sometimes we just don't have a use for it, especially when we're making a lot of cheese and we are using cottage cheese and things like that. And then it goes to the pigs. So nothing gets wasted around here, not even the whey. Finally, here's the finished product. Doesn't this look good? Look at that cheese.
It smells good.
Yeah, look at that.
Call burgers with wild ranch.
So what are those?
The wild onions.
These are from the woods?
Yep.
What are call burgers?
Isn't that the stomach fat that and we take we grind up meat and we make burgers, season them with the ground up meat, and then we take the caul fat, which is the stomach fat, and wrap them in it, and it makes the most yummy, crispy coating on the burgers. It's like
Pre-wrapped burger, frozen.
basically.
That's pork and venison in there. Remember?
It just tastes good. That's what I